Have you heard this one? Dieting is going to send your body into starvation mode. I know a lot of you out there have tried multiple diets and you're trying to lose weight, so you just don't know, is this true or not? In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the 3 truths behind this dieting myth and what really happens when you go on a diet. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brant Bermudez, and I help people figure out how to lose weight, gain muscle, and live through a healthy lifestyle program that allows them to eat the foods they love, but live a healthy life. Because I know so many people out there are struggling with what to do when it comes to all the misinformation and social media and everything you hear on everything, TV, Instagram, you name it, I put together a guide. And these are what I think are the top 10 biggest pushed myths and kind of misscience-led things out there. So if you want this guide, just let me know. I'll DM it to you, and then I'll ask a few follow-up questions just to see how it's going for you and if there's anything else I can do to help you on your health and weight loss journey. All right, let's get into the video. The myth behind starvation mode is basically the same thing as metabolic damage. It's that if you're cutting calories too aggressively, your metabolism is going to slow down to a snail's pace and you're just going to stop losing weight for no reason, no matter how low you cut your calories. Well, truth number 1 is cutting calories aggressively won't damage your metabolism. Studies have been shown through the Minnesota starvation experiment and countless of starving people around the world that if you're consistently cutting calories or in a calorie deficit, you will continue to lose weight. And that starvation mode is a thing because once you're in starvation mode, the next stage is death. From starvation mode and losing weight, when you continually cut calories, a lot of bad things happen. You lose muscle, you lose connective tissue, things start shutting down. This isn't what we're typically thinking of because there's an intelligent way to cut calories aggressively where you preserve muscle, which is your most important metabolic tissue, and you also preserve your health along the way. So you can cut calories aggressively, but if you don't do it intelligently, then you're not going to be healthy when you come out of this calorie cut. The second truth when it comes to starvation mode is that protein is essential for fat loss. And what I mean by that is you can cut calories and you're going to lose body mass. So I call this your calorie budget. And this is going to determine your overall weight or your body mass. But when you start to look at the macronutrients, these are what are going to determine your body's composition. So if you're getting your calories in this budget and then you're getting your protein, carbs, and fats correct, then you're going to actually change your body's composition. So you're going to lose body fat, but you're either going to maintain or even maybe gain some muscle in the process. And that's what we all want because muscle is super important for your metabolism. And you're only going to do that if your macros are right, your calorie budget's right, and if you do the next step, which has to do with exercise and doing the right exercise. The third truth behind the starvation myth is that resistance training is the key that turns the fat loss lock. So what I mean by that is you're in that calorie budget, so you're in a deficit, then you got your macronutrients dialed in like we talked about, the proteins right, so that you're maintaining some muscle and you can actually stimulate muscle protein synthesis through resistance training. Because we know if you're doing those things correctly, you're going to keep losing body fat, you're going to keep gaining muscle, and you're going to keep that body composition change happening. One thing I want to clarify though is everybody says they want to speed up their metabolism. You don't necessarily want to speed up your metabolism. You want to make it more efficient. As you're losing weight, body fat, gaining muscle, you're getting more efficient with your metabolism. So that is actually technically slowing down your metabolism a little bit, but because you're more efficient, your body is going to be healthier in every regard, in every system. So the goal is really make your metabolism more efficient, and then you know you're doing the right things. If all of these things seem to be overwhelmingly confusing to you because there is so much misinformation out there, I put together a guide. It's going to bust my top 10 nutrition myths and tell you why some of these things are myths or half science, half truths, and how to work around those and how to know what to do correctly. If you want this guide, just shoot me a message below. I'll DM it over to you, and then I'll follow up with a question or two of how it's working in your life and what are the things you're doing that are helping, to see if there's something else I can do besides just clarify some of this information for you to help you along on your fat loss journey. All right, I'll talk to you soon.